Hey everyone, I'm excited to announce that I'm running a 24-hour charity livestream for water.org, an awesome charity that provides access to clean drinking water to people all over the world. The stream will be on Friday, November 17th at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern until 8 o'clock p.m. on the Saturday, November 18th. It's a weird video game stream about water. It's a weird water stream. Wait, that sounds wrong. Oh well, that's what I branded it as. Too late! Before I go into detail about what this charity does and why they're great, let me quickly tell you about who's coming, what we'll be playing, and what I'll be doing for donations. And I have timestamps down here if you want to skip ahead. Also, the full schedule can be viewed on my website, this link, and I'll update it periodically. Who will be here? A bunch of friends and online content creators will either be here with me in person or will be joining me via voice chat. Here's some names you might know. I've got Ross Scott from Freeman's Mind and Ross's Game Dungeon. I have Dr. Terawatt, Toronto's greatest supervillain. I've got Mars Girl, Allison from Movie Nights, Leon Thomas from Renegade Cut, and Tiger from Mud 2 MMO. I have Super Pixel Girl. I have Big Mike from the 404s and D20 Live. I have Stevo from OC Remix and the podcast Friday Night Fanfiction. There's Lehman from Ask Lovecraft, Derek the Bard from Chasing the Muse and Terrible Warriors, Cassie Chu, also from Terrible Warriors, and one of the developers of Electronic Superjoy, which I'll be playing on stream. Now, what games will I be playing? I've got a giant list of interesting games to play that you might not have seen before, and a few you probably have. But I also have specific fun stuff in mind. First, remember those trolly annoying Mario Maker levels I made? I dished it out, now it's your turn to make me suffer. I'm gonna play Mario Maker levels you guys make. Go ahead and make them as nefarious as you like. During the stream, just send me your codes and I'll load them up. Just as a side note though, Nintendo is notorious for removing levels if they aren't popular, so I would recommend waiting until close to the date of the stream before publishing them to make sure I get a chance to play them. Then I can be sure to give them a star, so hopefully they stay up. But Tom, I ask myself as if I'm you, what about those who don't have a Wii U and can't use Mario Maker? Well, if you have a computer, there's the fan-made Mega Maker. So go ahead and make Mega Man levels for me to suffer through, and I'll play those too. I'll also be playing some Jackbox games with friends, including some custom Quiplash prompts I created. And hey, look at that, Jackbox 4 just came out, so we gotta play that now. I'll be playing Electronic Superjoy with my friend Cassie, who did level design and art for the game. I'll also be playing the unreleased version of Super Mario TKO, the Super Mario World ROM hack I made with my friend Aspari. And then I'll also be playing a custom StarCraft map I made years ago called Cloverzilla, where we're monsters trying to destroy a big city. Cool, huh? Now what about what I'll do for donations? First, some milestone goals. For every $100 that gets donated, I will take on a challenge. I'll play a really easy game or one I know really well, and viewers like you will vote on how to make it more interesting or challenging. For example, Mega Man X, but I can't use any weapons except the X-Buster. Or I can't collect any heart containers, or something like that. Or Family Feud, but I can only type in dumb things to try and trick the game. Or Archon, but I can't cast spells. If you have any ideas for funny challenges, leave them as comments below. These are the games I have the most experience with. Or you can suggest any really easy and accessible game and come up with a way to make that more difficult. In addition, I'll have a few extra milestones. If we hit $250, I'll put on an adventure game and only do what the chat tells me to do. If I hit $500, I'll play Super Metroid, and anyone who donates $5 can remap any one button on my controller. You can make it so I have to press R to go left and press start to shoot, whatever you want. If we somehow hit $750, I will attempt to chug a 2-liter bottle of PC Cola on stream. And if we manage to actually hit $1,000, I will extend the stream for 1 hour, making this a 25-hour event, and then I'll spend this last extra hour playing just the weirdest stuff I can find. Stuff I've never played before. I'll already be super tired, so what better way to manipulate my poor disoriented brain? So those are the milestones, but I'll also be doing little things for donors along the way. The donation page is already active. If you click the link below, you can donate anytime before or during the stream. Then type a message in this message box about what reward you want for your donation. Keep in mind, the minimum donation for water.org is $5. If you donate at least $25 anytime from now to November 15th, that's 2 days before the stream, you can request a game for me to play, either at the event itself or during a special request stream I'll do before or after the event. You can specify if you want it during the 24-hour stream or a special request stream. The advantage to having it during the event is that we all know when it will be, but the disadvantage is that I might not be able to give it as much time and attention because of everything else going on. Either way, I will upload the footage of all the requested games to YouTube publicly to make sure everyone gets a chance to see their requested game being played. Please make sure you request a game actually available to me. A game I own, or one I can easily emulate, or is available for free online, and that I can definitely run on my computer. I have a spreadsheet of games you can view below. During the actual event itself, if you donate any amount and write message to Tom at the top, your message will be read out loud on stream by me or one of my friends and volunteers. You can also specify if you want the message to just be read or yelled at me through a cardboard tube. If it's the second, just put at the top, cardboard yell. Please make sure the message is appropriate. Nothing too mean-spirited, political, harassing, demeaning, or overly crass, please. If there's an issue, one of my volunteers may email you and ask you to pick a different message. Alternatively, if you donate any amount and say attack Tom, my friends will attack me with cardboard tubes for 1 second per dollar. That means if you donate $60 in this manner, I will be pummeled for a solid minute. I'm not allowed to pause the game or stop playing in any way and must attempt to keep going while I am being pummeled. If you donate $5 or more and write Snap Tom, one of my friends will try to take a weird surprise photo and possibly embarrassing photo of me while I'm distracted, and they'll post it on Twitter for everyone to see. If you include your Twitter handle in your message, we'll tag you in the tweet. If you donate $20 or more and write short story, I will have to improvise a short story about the game I'm currently playing and include details about how we've been playing the game. In other words, if things have gone awry or gone weird, I'll have to mention that in the story. You can also combine these however you want, just specify how and make sure the math adds up. You could decide to donate $50 with $20 towards a short story and the remaining $30 to make sure I'm being hit with cardboard tubes for 30 seconds while I'm trying to tell the story and play video games at the same time. And hey, add $5 so someone takes an embarrassing picture of me at the same time. Go ahead, be merciless, this is for charity. Oh, and obviously, if you don't want anything special and just want to give, you can leave the message area blank, or type in a message without any special orders. Your message will still appear on the donation page if you don't want it read in stream. Now let's talk about water.org. Water.org supplies clean water to people around the world. It's a wonderful charity that, in my opinion, does the most good for the most amount of people for the least money. On average, every $25 donated to this charity supplies clean water to one human being for life. That means if we reach my goal of $500, that's 20 people we are helping. Or maybe we'll hit my stretch goal of 1,000 and help 40. Think of it, 40 people who will now have clean water for the rest of their lives thanks to us. Water.org has a 4-star rating on Charity Navigator with 96.85%. That's 95.55% under financial and 100% for accountability and transparency. These guys are legit, and they're doing so much to help people around the world. So let's give them a hand and have fun while we're doing it. Cool? I can't wait to see you all there.